Hello, beloved alien audience. Welcome to From the Shelf. I don't know how many of you are human, how many of you are aliens. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Some of them are hidden pretty well. Freaking
Yeah.
Elvis, man.
The second one, Michael Jackson, too.
Actually, it doesn't say he's an alien.
He wants to join as an alien ambassador.
Is that what he said? I thought he just wanted to be Agent M.
That's the end of the clip, but he wants to be. He's an alien who wants to be in the Men in Black.
No, see, I didn't catch that.
I could be Agent M, but that's Men in Black too. That's a review for another day.
Yeah, like the whole beginning portion of this is just talking about the second movie.
I think Sylvester Stallone was an alien too. I think he was one of them.
Yeah. It was there was Sylvester Stallone, there was Spielberg, there was I think Danny DeVito, there's George Lucas, and then the director himself, Barry Sonnenfeld.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But this is Men in Black. I remember when I was a kid and I saw the previews and trailers for this movie. Because it was aliens and Will Smith, I thought it was connected to Independence Day.
Well, it was right next to it. You remember seeing the trailers for this when you were 5?
Yes.
Damn. Yeah, I don't. I remember seeing this. I do not remember seeing trailers for it when I would have been 6-ish.
My uncle showed me movie trailers a lot, so like that shit's kind of just stuck in my brain. But like when I was a kid, I just thought this was somehow connected to Independence Day. It's not, but here we are. So this movie follows the Men in Black conspiracy theory, which I think is also based on a Marvel comic series.
Yeah, this is a comic thing. Is it Marvel? But yeah, I don't know if it's Marvel, but it is a comic thing, yes.
But it's based on the Men in Black conspiracy theory, which is guys in black tuxedos hunt down aliens and wipe your memory. That's how it works. It follows mainly the exploits of two Men in Black agents, Agent K and Agent J.
Wow, right next to each other in the alphabet.
I think K's first name is actually Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they say it in the first one.
No, if they do, it would have been on like that little blip at the end. But no, they definitely say it in the second one.
And then Agent J is James Edwards originally. And what they are, as we said, the Men in Black, who are a secret organization protecting the world from aliens. And some crazy shit happens.
Yeah, so always world-ending stuff happening, which is apparently just a daily occurrence for them.
Well, yeah, because Kay says it perfectly. Like, people don't know. They're happier that way. They don't need to know. Or something along those lines.
The only way they go on with their like miserable little lives or something is that they they don't know about it. Or happy little life, whatever. Point is, yes. He says they can't know about this.
So the dynamic between K and J is interesting because K is super serious and almost a robot.
Tommy Lee Jones? No freaking way.
And then Will Smith, he's Will Smith.
Yeah. It was an interesting
young Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Will Smith.
Oh yeah, no, this is Will Smith at his prime. Like this was his biggest run. Like he was huge.
Yeah,
and still up and coming at the same time.
I think he went from Fresh Prince to Independence Day to this, so he just had 3 back-to-back home runs.
Yep.
I think there was another movie that was not too long after this. That was around the time of the Rugrats movie. I can't remember what it was called, though. Oh, Bad Boys. He had around this time, too.
Yep.
So Will Smith was just all over the place.
He was. God, I cannot believe this movie's almost 30 years old.
I hate that.
It's awful.
It is. But this movie is... it's pretty simple for the most part. Like, a bug comes to Earth, and they kind of just have to stop him.
That really is the entirety of it. Wow, Kingpin is looking a little rough in this one.
I was gonna say that. That you took my joke. Fuck you.
One brain cell, man. One brain cell.
Yeah. His death scene at the beginning of the movie is, despite being off screen, really gruesome.
He gets skinned alive.
And then probably devoured.
It's an Edgar suit.
Your bones are hanging off your skin. Is that better?
The butter!
Yeah, dude. And just like the skin is decaying as the movie goes on.
Yeah, it does get progressively worse throughout the movie.
Like, he just looks grosser and grosser and grosser as the movie goes on. And the character himself is already gross. He's a giant cockroach wearing human skin, but just...
I thought you were going to say that before even becoming a cockroach, he was just a giant cock. Because he was.
He really was. I find it funny that the cockroach monster treats the wife better than the human did.
Yeah, almost. I mean, he definitely doesn't do anything. He's demanding, but that's true. He doesn't like insult her or anything.
He doesn't
And
insult her,
eat
doesn't attack her. He just asks for sugar and water, and then he leaves her alone.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, he doesn't hurt her. He doesn't try to kill her. Nothing. He just leaves her alone.
It's a good thing he just ate, probably.
Yeah. That poor morticianer girl. How many times was she neuralized in the movie?
At least 3.
Have you ever done that to me, Kay?
No.
Are you? I'm serious. Have you ever done that to me?
No.
It totally has. See, I don't get that though. Like, why did he neuralize him and then bring him to MIB anyway?
Yeah, I'm not. I still don't understand that. Maybe it's a precaution.
I guess
just in case it doesn't end up working out.
Like everybody else, dude. I also loved when they bring him in, and he's the only one that shoots the little girl.
Yeah.
Well,
he just doesn't.
Girl.
He just does not fit in with these military dudes.
Well, he breaks it down, and Zed is like grinning, so it's almost like he's the only one that got it right.
Yep. Which, honestly, how?
He's like, I really appreciate if you got off my ass about it.
Yeah.
Or do I owe her an apology? But he's the only one that caught on.
But again, how?
I think that was the point they were setting up, because like they're all being so serious, right? And he's the only one that thinks, I'm gonna pull this table over to do this exam. Nobody else thinks to do that.
Yep. I mean, the whole thing is, yes, he's the only one amongst these people who can think outside the box. But you have to remember, at this point, since he's been neuralized, he doesn't know that aliens exist. So why would he think to not shoot the aliens? I still don't get that. Like, how did he figure it out?
I don't know. But Zed was like, all right.
Yeah, no, but he did. He was right. She was.
Oh, and on top of chasing down that fish man that apparently nobody else could do.
Yeah, even though I mean, aside from he was definitely agile, but when he was running, he seemed to run at a normal speed.
Maybe he was just tenacious.
Guess so. Maybe they don't tire.
Yeah, they don't. But then like the amount of so the thing about the Men in Black is that you basically don't exist. You're not a person. You don't have an identity. You don't have a social security number. I don't even know if you have an address. But something I was thinking about, are there multiple maybe Agent Ks, multiple Agent Js? Or is there only 26 Men in Black?
Yeah, I've wondered about that too. Because that's not enough. Maybe they start going into the Greek alphabet after that.
Agent Roman numeral 6. Which is just VI, so I don't know. The Bug is gross. Like the villain in this movie, he's gross.
Well, he's a cockroach.
Yeah. What happened to the cat?
I don't know. Do you see the cat after he grabs the collar?
After the cockroach gets the galaxy, which is on Orion's belt, which just threw everybody for a loop. I hope the cat's okay.
The cat might not be okay.
I want to pretend the cat is okay, because you never see the cat again.
Poor
but
Orion.
You got to think too. He grabbed the cat in front of everybody, so he probably didn't do anything to the cat except take the thing.
Well, unless there's like a deleted scene or something, we don't know.
I'll have to look it up. This is gonna bug me now. If that cockroach ate the cat.
Okay, how about Men in Black? Is Orion okay?
Are you Googling it right now?
It is okay. AI answer. It is never directly stated if Orion is okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, because you don't see him. You don't see him after he gets grabbed. So yeah, we don't know.
Jesus.
Maybe he's gone off to the great beyond with his little owner dude in the
with Littlefoot
flesh
his
mech
dad,
suit.
The great beyond, or a Littlefoot and his mom.
Is that a mech suit? I don't know. It's pretty fleshy.
It's a mech suit.
Nice.
It's a really fleshy mech suit, but I love how a Universal week is an hour long.
I think isn't it a standard galactic week?
Standard galactic week, something like that. But it was only an hour.
Yep.
And also the cockroach. Don't kill bugs around him. Just don't do it.
Was that your auntie?
That was messed up. He was just messing with him. And he didn't care. He was like, "Hey, you listen, you're not getting off this planet, so I'm just sitting here to stomp on these cockroaches as long as I can to distract you." And I did love at the end of the movie when Kay is like, "Hey, you're gonna neuralize me," and he calls back to the beginning with the stars when he neuralized his first partner.
Yep.
I thought that was a cool full circle moment. But the problem with doing a movie like this is that it's not heavy on plot or anything.
No.
It's just two guys stopping a bug. It's literally it.
And somehow it's entertaining.
Oh, it's great. Like, I'm gonna say this with a straight face. This is still my favorite Will Smith movie. Like, by a mile.
I'd have to give that some thought.
But this is one of my favorite sci-fi movies, straight up.
Nice.
I love Men in Black.
I'm sorry there hasn't been much development in the last 30 years then.
It's weird that they stopped after 3.
Yeah. That is strange. I mean, I guess if you can't get the original cast back, you just don't make a sequel.
That's, the right thing to do.
It is. I will say, Jay adjusted to these, like, life-changing revelations pretty well.
Yeah, he did.
Just like, oh, all right.
I guess Will Smith already dealt with Alien, so it's fine. I wonder what he was thinking when he did 2 Alien movies back to back.
Yeah, I imagine that at that point he was probably pretty worried about getting typecast.
You would think, but who knows?
Gotta know, what was Laurel gonna say she likes to do sometimes when it's really late? What was she gonna say?
I really don't want to know. Is the thing
because just like they're standing over a dead body at I don't know, like that could have gone any which way, but I feel like it was something really freaking weird.
Something I noticed is that because Jay and her were both neuralized at one point, when they look at each other and they're like, "Have we met before?" Having a strange feeling of deja vu.
Yeah, no, there's a, as we know, the memories are still in their head, which we find out later. But so there's some kind of recognition.
Now, something I did want to touch on too is that Kay actually does have a soft side because he is looking at, I want to say, his fiance.
Okay, well, in the second one, Jay says that's why your wife left you. So I don't know if they're already married or if they get married between the first and second one. But
the point is, it's his wife. It's his significant other who he abandoned in the 60s.
Yeah, it had to have been around there because of that backstory.
But Kay has a heart. He's just closed it off because he's abandoned his whole life to stop aliens.
Well, I mean, he's been saving her life this whole time. That's something. Too bad he can't tell her.
That has to suck. I don't know that I'd be happy about doing that.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Frank the pug?
I feel bad for the poor pug playing Frank, because at one point Tommy Lee Jones is shaking an actual pug, and I'm just like, but the poor dog. He has no idea what's going on. Why are you shaking me?
Hey, that dog. What can you do? He's disguised as a pug. This is the life he chose.
Yes, this is the life that real life pug chose.
Yeah, boy. He did. He absolutely did.
Oh, God. Oh, sorry. I gotta mention, handing Jay that noisy cricket without telling him how powerful it is, it's almost as bad as handing a kid a lightsaber without telling him what it actually does.
I think Kay did that for shits and giggles.
Just like, let's see what happens. Oh, and then yeah, Laurel joins the Men in Black and sticks around for a super long time.
It's totally in the second movie. This totally works out.
No, this movie's very entertaining, but yeah, super simple.
Which, simplicity isn't always bad. Sometimes it's okay to just watch an entertaining alien movie. And it is one I will always go back to. It's one of those just, if I want a movie just dick around and watch in the background or just cuz, this is one of my go-tos. Just is. It's a comfort movie for me. But hey, Cody.
Yes, sir.
What would you like to talk about next time, my friend?
I was just thinking about that. I've got a few options. One of the options was actually going to be a Will Smith movie, so we'll come back to that in a bit.
All right. What are my choices here, my friend?
No choice for you. We're watching Space Jam.
Oh, okay.
You sound bummed about that.
We'll see. We'll see. I haven't watched this movie probably in like
30 years?
Close to 30 years. It's been a while.
Well, damn.
And it's one of those movies that I hope my opinion on doesn't sour. I'm scared.
We'll see. It could honestly go both ways. It's been a while since I watched it.
But yeah, we will see. So we go from Will Smith to Michael Jordan next time, and somehow aliens again.
Wasn't even thinking about that.
How do we get on this theme with aliens all the time?
It happened. At least these ones are owned by different studios. At least this time, it's not a string of all the Disney ones.
This is probably on HBO Max, so I'll probably watch it on there. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching our Men in Black podcast this week. We do appreciate it. And next time Looney Tunes play basketball against aliens, stick around for that. Take care.